Hello, hello, hello. Is this thing on? Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. All right, looks like we have audio. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Once again, live on Twitch. You tuned in to another episode of Bose 831 Gaming live on Twitch. Jumping in a little early today. Your boy is still fighting that bug that I was talking about earlier. Still under the weather here a little bit, but doing what we got to do to get the job done. Self-medicating today. I'm on that stuff, man. So I'm a little bit sleepy, been a little bit in and out, but we still got to rock and roll. We still got to do what we do. But welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, night, or whatever it is in your neck of the woods or in your part of the world. You tune in to Bose 831 Gaming live on Twitch. And once again, we're playing WWE 2K25. We're in the My Faction mode of WWE 2K25. And we're just going to check out today, see if we have anything new in the game. We know we do have some live events that went live today. We got the weekly tower for one. It's a new week. Allegedly have new summer login rewards. I'm not entirely sure what I got today logging in because it did some kind of little weird thing when I jumped in the game. So I really don't know what I received for the login reward today, but we're supposed to be getting new login rewards going forward. So there's that. Kind of want to go over what I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of grinding off camera, putting in a lot of work. Sorry here for breathing a little hard here, but this is excuse me, having a little trouble here again with my sinuses and whatnot. And being a little under the weather, so just bear with me a little bit here. You can also probably hear it in my voice a little bit. Your boy is trying to fight through it. We just backed out to the main menu. All right, so let's go back in here and try not to get hit on no music copyrights here as we do this. All right, but there it is again. We're gonna jump to my faction. All right, there it is. Daily login rewards screen. So here's the new for daily logins. Apparently, let's go ahead and I'm gonna screenshot this. But it's not showing us here what the loyalty reward is for today. All we see is a padlock. So I don't know what we're supposed to be getting today. It looks like we're supposed to get the 1,000 MFP. Then on Tuesday we get ticket my faction faction wars tickets. On Wednesday it's 1,500 MFP. Thursday Superstars 3 pack. Friday is 3,000 MFP. Saturday is 40 tokens, and then Sunday is a SummerSlam New Jersey pack, basic pack. And those looks like the new rewards for this week. This is stuff they should have been doing in the game a long time ago. I mean, we're already over halfway through the life cycle of this game, and this is the first update for login rewards. Login rewards should have been progressive and increasing with the length of time that the game has been alive up until we rotate over into the cycle for the next version of the game. And it just goes to show it's a testament to how uh, little or how much lack of attention 2K has provided to this game and what is supposed to allegedly be a live service game. Well, the key emphasis being on live and the secondary emphasis being on service. No, both those things which have not been happening consistently with the game. But I digress. I'm not here to rant and complain and be on that negative side of things, but just putting that out there, just what it is. And that's just as a general customer or consumer that expects to get what you paid for when you purchase a product. All right. All that being said, let's go over here. Daily challenges. Like I said, I've been grinding, knocking stuff out off camera. So I've knocked a few of these out. I've knocked out the today's daily challenge. Tapped them out. Forced 5 opponents to submit, and that was 3 tokens. Also knocked out looking good. Went 4 matches, no damage parts on at least 1 superstar. That's 3 tokens as well. I've not knocked out the arm breaker daily challenge for 75 tokens, and that's damage 5 opponents' arms red. I really focus on it as far as the daily challenges go. I focus less on the ones that give MFP because I can get 75 in MFP without even trying. But if I do happen to do them, I'll knock them out. But I don't go majorly out of my way to try to knock some of those out that just give you MFP because I know I can get those MFP doing so many things in the game. Now the ones that give tokens, I do try to prioritize those with the caveat being the ones that are part of rank play. Nah, I rank play just ain't my bag, man. I'm sorry. I understand I'm missing out on a lot of opportunities for tokens and MFP here and there with that, but that's just not. I don't care for that mode. I never have. In my career as a gamer, I've never been a big multiplayer guy. That's just who I am. And right play will fall in there. I'm going to miss out on the cards and the rewards for that. I will dabble in it from here and there from time to time. And you may even see me do a little bit of that today just for the sake of some content, but it ain't nothing I care about at all. All right, off camera, let me tell you something about what I've been doing. Let me frame that right though. Off camera, let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. This is what I've been doing. All right, and just a little strategy I just kind of concocted on the fly just to kind of make it a little more entertaining with all this endless grinding that we have to do here in this game. So I decided I'd do I guess we call a pack snowball practice or process. And basically it involved me. It's like, okay, I want to at least buy a few single packs just to see how my luck goes with single packs. So what I decided to do, I would buy 5 deluxe single packs and 5 basic single packs from the current packs, the current set of packs that are out now, the SummerSlam 2 packs. So the way I did it is I did like this snowball effect grinding process where, okay, let's say like for this round, I was going to do all deluxe SummerSlam 2 deluxe packs. So what I do is, I make note of where I'm at now with my current MFP total. And then I buy, uh, in this case, a deluxe pack. Then I open the pack. And then based on what MFP I earn from that pack, that lets me know what my target is for grinding back up to that total. Well, basically, I'm grinding back up to the total the current total that I have, and then I'm buying another pack. So, like in this instance, for example, as let's say I have 771,437 my faction points. I go in here and I purchase a deluxe pack, and then I open that pack. And then based on what dupe MFP I earn from that pack, that governs how much MFP I have to grind up to get back to 771,437 again. But I won't open another pack until I hit that number. So, and that's I just call it. I mean, it's really just uh just grinding for packs is all it is. But it's just adding some like a little bit of a challenge to it to kind of make it a little more entertaining or engaging for me. Because grinding is hard enough as it is. Because of some of the work I do on my day job, it's not as tedious to me as it might be for most folks, but I understand why people would not, can't stand it or would hate it. But I've done a lot of jobs in like statistics and dealing with computers and technologies where I have to, perform redundant tasks for hours at a time. So for me, because of some of the stuff I've done in past jobs and even sometimes even some of the stuff I do now where I'm researching data on these massive spreadsheets, I like stuff like that, doing sometimes repetitive or redundant tasks. I have a part of my brain that I could switch on for processing information and that type of process, and it doesn't bother me quite as much, but I can see how it could bother some folks. But I find grinding in a way sort of stress relieving and relaxing for me. But again, that's me. Most folks aren't going to be like that. But this is just something I came up with, off the top of the dome to kind of make it a little more interesting for me. Maybe it'll be something that works for you. It's almost kind of like making a little mini game out of it in my head, if you will, and giving me something to kind of focus on and do as we go through it, just to add a little something to it. But anywho, I opened after all that being said, I did that a little bit yesterday, on and off all afternoon. Also went to go see the Superman movie, but that's another topic for another day. Great, enjoyed the movie though. Great movie, great movie. Um, so I opened 5 deluxe packs for SummerSlam 2 and 5 basic packs for SummerSlam 2 at the end of the day. And as you can see, my haul wasn't that great. You can see here we only got 6 new items out of all of that. All right, so let's go ahead and see what those new items are. We'll go over those real quick. I expected to get more out of it, but I really did not. So out of all those packs, we only got 2 new cards here. Over in the Superstar Series 3, we got 1 card out of set 3, and we're now 9 out of 10 in this set. I didn't even notice that, so this might motivate me to go spend in the card market now, because I can get 2,500 MFP, as well as another card towards my collector's level here. So it might be economically feasible for me to go ahead and finish that set out, and I think that's what we're gonna do immediately. All right, but the new card we got was Alex Shelley, Superstar Series 3, 72 overall, technician template. Not gonna look at the tributes, don't care. And he has a 1 badge, Better Together. Of course, he's Emerald, so no what you call it, no paybacks. All right, and that's Emerald Alex Shelley, Superstar Series 3. We only missing Montez Ford from this collection, so, and we can spend, I think those are 6,500 though, and we get 2,500 back. Let me go see. Let's see how much Montez costs before we move on here. Montez, yeah. So I'd still be in the hole by 4,000 MFP. All right. I gotta let that one process in the brain a little bit there. Let that one sit on the head before I decide what I want to do that there. All right, from SummerSlam 2, we got 1 new card. And that was LA Knight. Yeah. All right, so we got LA Knight, 89 overall striker template. His attributes, notables, 87 special, 87 finisher. That's it. Badges, he has a gold, a level 4 pain train, a level 2 endurance, level 1 demolition man, level 3 bee repellent, level 2 leg day. And his payback is resiliency. And this is an Amethyst overall, Amethyst LA Knight striker template. And that's that. So that's the 1 card we pulled out of this whole process, at least from the packs. Now over in the rewards, we got 3 rewards, because I also spent a lot of time grinding out faction wars. I won't say a lot of time, but I did spend a little time doing faction wars. I didn't grind out all my tickets yet, so we still got a few tickets we can go through. So we may cover that later in the stream, just to go ahead and get some stuff done here. But we unlocked the Ruby Wesley High Flyer. Again, I don't think I'm ever going to use these cards, so I'm not going to go over attributes, but we will look at the badges at least. He has a level 3 endurance, level 1 born to fly, level 2 energetic opportunist, and level 1 slippery eel, and his payback is comeback. And that's the boss card, 83 High Flyer Wesley from Faction Wars. Then the next Faction War boss we unlocked was Ivy Now, Powerhouse, 82 overall. Badges, level 3 Demolition Man, level 1 Pain Train, level 2 Always See It Coming, level 1 Second Wind, and her payback, Power of the Punch. Yeah, I think that was it, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, there was a third one, I missed it. We must have moused over it, and I lost which card that was. But no biggie anyways, because those aren't highly important, because we already passed the Ruby tier in the game anyways. We also got 1 nameplate. Let's see if I could mouse over that one without messing it up. I can find that one, because I don't remember off the top of my head what it was. And it doesn't look right. I'm gonna have much luck there. All right, so I don't know which nameplate was the new nameplate, but we did get pulled 1 new nameplate. And so those are all the items in my collection. And as you see, we kind of dinged off a few items from the collector's level, but we still got a long way to go here. We're down to 54 cards until the next level. We're at level 30, shooting for 31. Everybody in the community is all like wild and out now because everybody's in a mad dash. Guys are spending money, man, to try to get to this, to be the first, I guess, to be the first to get to this Galaxy Open Roman Reigns. I'm not sweating it because, yeah, you can get to this if you do all this stuff and you increase your collector's level. You can get the first Galaxy Opal card in the game kind of early, but I'm not sweating it because I've been here before and I know it won't be long before everybody's got a bunch of Galaxy Opals. So being the first to have one doesn't really matter that much because it'll be a short-lived satisfaction because it's not that long before we'll be at that tier, where those cards start to appear in the game and in the packs and in the events and so on and so forth. So I'm not sweating it quite as much as some guys are. But it's human nature for a lot of folks to have that compulsive, obsessive, so they got to be the first to get it. I mean, guys are spending money. I was looking online. I just saw a post today where a guy is spending like $1,000 on VC just so they can try to get all the cards and get the collector's level and get to this guy. I guess be one of the first guys to get to this Galaxy Opal Roman Reigns. I just can't do it. I said I'm still fuming that I had to spend money on that. And believe me, let me say this real quick, guys, and be very clear on this. Unlike a lot of people, even though I have a lot of complaints about this game, man, this is my favorite game. I've been a farming simulator guy. Farming Simulator has been my game for years, and I've kind of pushed Farming Simulator aside to play this game, because I've gotten more into this. I've even put down, like, when I'm not playing these type of games, I'm playing like real regular not the wrestling's not a real sport. I'm playing like regular sports game, like my college football. I put down NCAA college football 25 for this, like. But it's kind of like a bittersweet love right now. You know what I'm saying? It's tough because you got all these different things that 2K is doing that kind of show to me that, like, they're not investing in the players like players are investing in the game. But but I'm still here. I'm still trying to rock with it. I'm kind of at that edge where, depending on how things develop this year, I might not be the same about this game when 26 rolls around, because we got a big boy coming next year, GTA, and that's going to change things for a lot of gaming companies, man. It's going to change things for a lot of gamers. So we'll see. I'm still here, but I'm hanging by a string, as the saying goes. All right, so let's see what else we got. We got any World Tour updates? Nope, no World Tour updates. No, nothing new on the map. To be expected, but we still had to go over here for amusement purposes. And I firmly believe that 2K is holding off on updates to the World Tour because they had, in the original design of this game, they have cards and events in the World Tour that have grinding cards in that mode. And I think they're purposely holding those things back because they would have to do like a significant game redesign or maybe major card redesign to put that stuff out now and not be able to slow us down from gaining MFP. Because it's obvious that most of the stuff they do is to slow us down and to slow down the free to play player, at least, from making significant gains in MFP. They want to push players to spend money on VC. That's the whole purpose in the background of this game. And it's not to provide entertainment to us, the consumer, at all. But that's just my 2 cents and my belief. I certainly I'm open to hear what some other folks' thoughts might be on that, but that's just what I believe it is that's going on there, and why we haven't had a World Tour update of in any way, shape, or form in months now. I think we're going on, like, maybe it's been maybe 3 or 4 months now we haven't had an update there. All right, but over to the live events. Let's rock and roll and see what we got here. Today we have, and that's part of the reason why we're here. For 2 days and 23 hours, we got the Hulk Hogan's birthday bash that is live. This event requires a Ruby card, and it's Hulk Hogan's birthday bash to beat Hulk Hogan on his birthday to unlock the reward. The reward is a Legends 2 Deluxe pack. I think that is. A one-on-one match with one superstar modifier. Let's see what the modifier is. Hulk Hogan starts with 2 finishers. And that's the one live event today. So nothing else crazy going on. So that's why I say today we probably, unless I decide to do some faction war runs online live, I won't be on long today. Just wanted to hop in and show you that live event. On the upcoming, we don't have anything new there other than the birthday bash, which will be live on, I think that this will be Friday with the diesels. This may be the hardest live event that we get to this month. We'll see. But both of these are going to be crazy because you already know the shenanigans on the casket match. It's 5 stars too. I just hope that it's not one of those things where you got to do like 100 finishers to get the guy to close the lid or even get close to closing the lid. But I just have the feeling that's what we're gonna do. We've seen it before. But that's it. Then over on Weekly Towers, we have a new Weekly Tower today. Oh man, and they're finally giving packs for Weekly Towers halfway through the game's life cycle. And we're finally going to get, so we're open. We got a Superstar Super Pack 2 pack here for the tower. And like I say, we're already starting to get better tier cards in the tower. So the tower is going to be a little bit more challenging than it has been before. So we'll come back to that. But let's start over here on the Hulk Hogan event. Oh, and I'm still working towards my daily goal, guys. Like when I jump on, I'm still getting at least my 50,000 MFP a day. So we still have that goal. So like I say, you see I'm sitting at when I started today, I was sitting at 769,173. I've gained a little bit. Now I'm already at 771,437. But my goal is 819,173 at least before the day is out. I'm probably going to be way over that. And that'll have me where I want to get back over 1 million. I'm sitting at 700,000 and some change right now, but we will be over 1 million before we open the next pack, which is rumored to be Heat Wave is going to be the next set of packs that come on Friday, but we'll see. All right, so let's jump into it. Live event, Hulk Hogan. Let's see, Hulk Hogan's birthday bash. And let's find us a Ruby card here that we want to work with. Go to modify lineup. Choose superstar. And let's go down to the Ruby tier. All right, and we got a lot of different options here. We could fund it up with Abyss. I don't know. I was told I want one of the top rubies. All right, Andrade, Bray Wyatt, a couple of Chad Gables here. Cody Rhodes. Karrion Kross, who apparently was just released yesterday. Just got that news going in all the news wires online. Unfortunate about that, but there's a whole lot of fan uproar going on surrounding that right now. I'm kind of neutral on it. He's all I'm not a fan of him per se, but it's not that I do not like him either. I think he's average, and that's just what it is for me. A lot of people think he's better than that, but I'm not in that camp. I don't think he was bad by any means either, but it is what it is. It's the nature of the business, man. It's clear, fans being fans, they don't understand the business piece of it, man. But he'll be all right. Let's see, what card do I want to use? Yeah, I've used the Oba a lot. Do we want to mix it up and do something a little different? A different card. I like to use. Do we have a good Sheamus card here in this tier? Let's see, Randy, and back to the top. All right, let's do. What's the badges on this Cody? Nimble technician. We'll do Cody. All right, let's go see what we're working with here. Hulk Hogan birthday bash. Cody Rhodes versus
Cody Rhodes calls himself the American Nightmare, a name that's a nod to his legendary father, but one that also acknowledges that Cody's become his own man. He's more than just a legacy talent.
Yeah, Cody took hold of his own career and does things on his terms now.
But that was,
he takes a stand for what he believes in, for what he wants to accomplish, and will take on anyone who stands in his way.
I think Cody actually lives for those challenges. The bigger the fight,
all right,
the better,
let's go.
As far as Rhodes is concerned.
And then you have the immortal Hulk Hogan.
Firmly here.
Honestly,
and
the picture of perseverance and bringing the fight to his opponents. An all-time great in this business, without a doubt, Corey.
Well, so I'm saying Cody Rhodes.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
And keep doing that pop and drop strategy on him.
Ridiculous amount
tried
of
to
risky
no-sell
moves.
that one.
We'll see if it pays off. Cody sparing some time for the adoring fans.
But that was enough to get him down.
Jumping leaping attack. You've got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again. And Hogan falling victim to a slew of offense.
I missed that one.
Rhodes is clearly in control.
When someone's reputation precedes them, like Hogan's does, how important does the mental aspect of this game become?
It cannot be overstated. When you're up against one of the greats, defeat can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. But Hogan can be defeated. Just meet him head on. Try to... Cody Rhodes hits his own.
Crossroads. Boom. Hate to do it to you, Hulk.
Hulkster have strength to recover. Targeting the arm to great effect.
Technician, Cody, so we still got to do some a little bit.
Breaking down the opponent.
Manufacturing points. And I want to try to finish everything here. Let's see where we're at. Match actions. I want to get all the match actions.
So the arm being inflicted here.
Close this one out today.
That'll do some serious damage.
His body is showing the effects of this match. But the question now is, can you find a response through the pain?
Those might be
stringing something together now.
He's met Hogan head on and has had great success so far.
All right, he did. All right.
Hogan is defeatable.
We need red arms.
Got to respect the strategy to work over the arm. Stops out.
All right, he recovers quick.
Showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in. Good chance for Hogan to gain his wits about him.
All right, but we can do that too. He's swinging on the guy. He's got the finisher dialed up. All right, reverse that.
You got to dodge, jump, and
push. The tush push.
This is just establishing dominance, followed by a stop.
In that corner. Then fall out. And continue to work those arms. All right, we got the red arms. Arm breaker is a challenge, so we got one of those knocked out of the leg.
Boom! Connects on the kick.
So we're just going to keep stomping on legs until he taps out.
Oh, that's a kick that would leave you gasping for air. No mercy being shown to Hogan here. Hulkster's getting carved and dissected. Ooh.
Get this back into the ring now.
All right, let's get back up.
Crossbody wipes them out.
On that head.
Boom.
This capacity crowd is really willing these competitors on.
It's moments like this that show you what you're made of.
Then he comes to me. In the jaw. He can right dead in the jaw. Good reversal there by Hulkster. As I was trying to get my super force there. Missed that one.
Hulkster could end it there.
All right. And he's trying to get the center here to go for the pin.
Looking for the pin. And the count stopped short of 2.
He's still
got a fast meter there.
Down to Odin.
Okay, you gotta be able to
smash. All focus back on putting an end to Hogan.
For the super. Try to play with my food now.
Just counter.
All right, hope with the reversal.
With a big scoop slam.
And I tried to do super, but it gave me the normal, so that messed me up right there.
Turning it into a pin for the win.
And he got me. That's over.
It's over.
Here is your winner.
He got me on that crap. Because I was trying to dial up the super and it didn't activate.
And a deflating loss for Cody Rhodes.
So you reversely got the damn regular finish.
You have to respect it. Tonight, the Hulkster repping the red and yellow to the fullest.
That's kind of annoying, but we're cool. He's got this long thing here to stay into the match still. Model looks a little off if you ask me, though. All right. Let's try that one more time. That was bad, but we'll get it done.
And with that bell, we're about to witness the immortal Hulk Hogan continue his legacy.
Idolized the world over for his heroic persona. An exemplary character. I would say Hogan's in-ring skills are sometimes overlooked. He won gold everywhere he's competed, and that's not something you do with just personality alone.
Hogan's certainly the epitome of what it means to be a superstar.
Cody is about honoring his father, the late great Dusty Rhodes, and accomplishing things in the WWE that his legendary family never did.
Cody's proud of his legacy, but knows this. What have you done for me lately, business? It's imperative he evolves to stay at the top of the game.
Reversal. All right.
He's quick to get out of the way there.
Tier of Hulk we're dealing with here. We want to make sure we don't mess around too much here because that can be
just rubbing it in now.
And he's not coming outside. You already know that, man. They've really made sure hardcore this year that the AI won't come out.
The American Nightmare.
Above all else, Cole, I'd say you have to be the smarter competitor. Cody wrestles a pretty emotional style,
and they do this a lot
here,
too.
Counteract that with a more cerebral and methodical one. Don't let Cody bait you
into letting your emotions take the wheel.
Gotta get back to the ring to stay in the match. An impressive sequence from Cody.
Hulkster has to find a way, find some energy.
Hogan getting the fight brought to us. The American Nightmare.
Using our finishers right now, and then we'll work start working on the arms.
Taking out the arm, great strategy.
Oh man!
And really just all of him in general. We're just gonna get it as weakened as much as possible. Look, in this game, getting a guy weakened really doesn't matter a whole lot.
That's an attitude behind it.
Cumulative damage doesn't really have the effect you think it would.
What you gotta do?
Okay, that gives me time to climb the rope. Oh, and he still got out of his taunt before I could get up on the goddamn ropes with this slow-ass animation. Sorry about that. That one kind of got me a little bit. By the ease in and out of the animation before I can even climb up on the ropes. That math isn't math to me. That's aggravating. And all I'm doing is just climbing up to the side of the ring, and he's already in and out of the taunt and attacking me before I can even climb up.
Could be fatigue on the side of the ring. Truly settling in.
Math isn't math.
Off with their head.
All right.
Well-placed knee drop to the skull. Now a big swing of momentum against Hogan.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Cody delivers. Systematic attack on that arm.
We had it perfectly last match, man. That's why that was kind of annoying to me.
Take off.
A narrow escape.
Oh, that was a mistake of sorts there.
Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch.
All right, and we know he'll go for the whip there because we're outside of the ring. And AI loves to go for Irish whips outside of the ring.
Oh, the arm taking a breath.
All right, now we want to get back in the ring so that we can reset the count here and gain back a little stamina.
He's going to make some moves here or suffer the count out.
And back in before the referee's count. He could absolutely be at the end of his rope.
And we knew that put him at a disadvantage because he had to focus on getting back into the ring. So that's why we went ahead that route. Damn it. That was on my part. I was a little late. I should have known he was going to do the spike there on me. All right, let him come to me.
Caught with a punch.
And he should go for the spike here in a second.
Sharp punch.
All right, he didn't. So we're just gonna keep going on him.
To the back of the neck.
Once we get him down, we'll do an arm or a leg attack.
Setting the sights on the leg.
That's a big one there. And we'll do a single arm attack. That gets us arm to arm. Do one of this one more.
Now with a daunting task ahead of him.
Still in the arm. Head stomp. Stomp. Then we get a leg in. Chances are the next attack he will counter. He did not. All right, we got the red arms. And he's stunned. And in. Try to get his leg. That's going to get us yellow and orange, but he's out of the stun state. So we're going to play it safe here now. We got our 60 MIP though, so we're ready to win the match.
Cody Rhodes
get some momentum going back up a little speed up our game. Alright. And then we'll take it back there. Another taunt for boosting our healing.
He manages to slip out.
Alright, so you want to be careful. Oh man.
No idea.
Right there. That was not cool. Hipster there. But he kept being overly aggressive and that dude. Oh no. How you gonna reverse that, bro?
And he gets sent back into the ring.
So we're gonna whip him back in the ring.
Boom!
Keep the offense on there, boy.
Trying to work the leg here.
All right, we got those legs in.
This one up. The end of Hulkamania could be here.
All right, man. Let's see if we can get the super or the regular finisher. Hurry up, get on that. We got the super. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up.
But Cody's not done yet. A third time. Gotta do it for the American.
All right, super finisher.
A game ender coming.
And that's it.
Rhodes gets it.
Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes finding success in this
win.
Cody with a look of pure satisfaction on his face. He wanted this one bad. Every win means something to Cody Rhodes.
All right, so that's Hulk Hogan's birthday bash. And there's only one reward. I think only one reward here. So that's the birthday bash terminated. We got 167 my faction point, my match actions. 2K, you can give us more. This is pathetic. One pack from a birthday bash. So that's that. Let's go over to the weekly towers and let's get started on those. And that'll give us another pack when we finish all of those. And then we'll go do a little mini pack opening from there. And from depending on the results from our pack opening, will determine the course of what else I'm going to get done today. So we'll start here, match 1. We can use any card. So I'm going to go to the best card that I got in my collection right now, and we'll go ahead and see what the weekly tower entails. First match is 1-on-1. Seth Rollins versus Seth Rollins.
One of the biggest stars in all of the WWE, Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth was fighting someone from Ruby. Seth Rollins from the Mastered set.
Jumping knee strike. Lights out.
Honing in on the arm.
And there's only a 30 MFP requirement on this one, so this should go rather quick. I'm sorry I didn't announce it for match type rules and stipulations or even really take an extensive look at any of that, so I don't know. Let's see or pause. What kind of match? Just 1-on-1 normal match. Okay, so there might not be anything special here. Gotta do better with going over that before we get into the match this time.
Chances are whittling down.
All right, so let's go ahead and get this 30 MFP, couple taunts. Get that.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Momentum, healing, rate, and all of that good stuff. That's what if you guys didn't know, that's what the pluses mean over your character's nameplate down there. Those pluses are basically recovery and healing boosts. You get those from doing your taunts, and that's why you always see the AI doing all those taunts all the time at random times, because they're coded to do that when they're banged up. Because they know that helps to boost their recovery and healing rate if they got damage. And that's why you often see that AI goes to that a lot. They have damage.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's the smartest strategy for the visionary here. We know Rollins knows when to slow things down.
So let's go ahead and
he's definitely learned a thing or two under the wing of Triple H, and he could show that off here tonight.
And because of reverse, we'll just go ahead and lock this up. Of course he reverses.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Like the AI abuses reverses. They really do.
Is there any thought?
All right, here we go. What if Seth Rollins doing done?
Stares up at the lights.
Faster than a hurry. Excuse me now. See that flim flam.
A victory here in this one for Seth Rollins.
That's my voice.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided
I
as
went to the store yesterday to get medication, and I got the wrong kind of medication. I got the kind that makes you drowsy, and I wanted the kind that you could take during the day that doesn't also make you drowsy, but I just wasn't paying attention. So that's in part why I'm kind of in and out of it today as well. I had to go ahead and kind of take off work today because I wasn't going to be driving like that and operating no machinery like that. So all right. All right, so we got 258 my faction points from match actions there. All right, match 2, we're going up again. This is going to be a women's match, and we're going up against the Amethyst Roxanne Perez. I believe that's the one from the Superstar Super Pack 2. There's a 1-on-1 match, and you need to earn at least 30 MFP. We got 2 match stipulations here. Lights, blackout lights in the arena have gone dark. HUD's out of the loop. The HUD's not visible. Then no players have modifiers, it looks. So that's it. And for this one, we're going to use, I think we're going to use another one of our best cards in our collection here. From the We the Best collection, we're going to use our Pink Diamond, Bianca Belair.
And it's the EST of WWE. Bianca Belair set for singles action here tonight. Belair's a competitor who always thrives under pressure. That's truly when she gets her best work.
Yeah, Cole Belair is not someone who shrinks under the bright lights. She only gets more focused, more on top of the situation in the ring.
That's what makes her so exciting to watch, Corey. We know that pressure can create diamonds, but for Bianca Belair, it just makes her shine brighter.
But across the ring is a incoming.
From the middle rope. He tried to no-sell that, but this is Bianca Belair. So we know something. We know that this is Bianca is a powerhouse, so we just want to try to get those attacks done as quickly as possible.
Corey, any advice for Bianca in this one? Anything you think she might need to focus on?
Well, Bianca Belair is a once-in-a-generation dominant talent, Cole, so there's not much advice I can give that Bianca doesn't already have on lock. All I can say is that Bianca just needs to focus on dominating here, drown out any and all noise, and just get to work.
Belair now trying to capitalize.
There's a reversal from Bianca. A little quick spear to get her back grounded.
Tested by her opponent there.
Yeah, right back to the grapple. Powerhouse all day.
Just a debilitating neck breaker.
That's how you do it.
Standing moonsault.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
Right on the arm. Back into the ring she comes.
And Roxy and the AI is smart enough to know when you need to take them off. Oh, yeah. You need to take them off to recover.
And staying with it into the cover.
Fights the shoulder up and one.
That's the only meter we'll see in this match is those pin meters, so be mindful of that stuff.
Yeah, that's scouted.
We got another reversal on there. Like a spear. So going right back into the grapples.
Going for the ride.
Alright, let's see where we're at on match actions. 4 out of 10, 7 out of 10. And I want to at least get some MFP off this match. I know it's really not economical to even try to on these things. Same thing with the towers. It's like you're better served. You're going to gain overall more MFP grinding from
able to beat Perez to the punch.
From your grinding than you ever are from matches. So just always, I know a lot of guys like to talk a lot about getting as much MFP as but you're always going to be better served getting your MFP from your grinding than you ever are in live matches. It just works differently, you know.
Arch here from Belair.
Mrs. Bianca displaying that active dominance, tuning out the noise and doing what she can to maintain the upper hand.
Out of here. That's all I'm doing here. I hope it doesn't come back to bite me in the you-know-what.
The fallaway slam.
Yeah, okay. 10-10 on a grab. It's just...
The EST of WWE with a standing shooting star.
All right, let's go ahead and finish this.
Bianca Belair. A powerful... with a
That should do it allegedly when they come on this side so she can't do any rope break shenanigans. Alright, done. And we only need 30 out of that one. I just kind of let it run a little bit longer. Gain a few more knock action points out of it. Although again, it's probably was a waste because again, you can get way more in the knock action points over time.
The EST
just doing one of the grinding methods. But it's hard sometimes because you're a player first, so it's hard sometimes to get out of the player mode, you know. So you still want to do what you got to do when you're playing the game. But you got to remember when you're grinding, you're playing the game to grind. You're not playing the game to play the game. And it's easy to get caught up in that. In fact, if you're grinding, that's how people get caught up and spend too much time on the grind. If you could be cold-blooded and super efficient and, you know, almost to the point where you're like a Vulcan almost, you know, and just focus on the logic of gaining as much MFP as possible in the short amount of time as possible, then you'll maximize your gains. But I obviously, oftentimes when I'm doing my grinding, I get stuck in the game and I get mad, you know, because the AI is doing all their shenanigans and you want to go tit for tat with what they're doing. But when you're grinding, you can't think like that. All you know, if the match goes sideways, abort. Start over, grind, sideways, abort. But you always, it's human instinct to want to try to recover, you know, and try to stay in there. But you waste a lot of time doing that. And the game is designed that way. It knows that the AI is designed to make matches. In this game, the AI is designed to make these matches last as long as possible. That's their first course of action, is to take actions that make the match last longer so that you take that much more time to earn MFP. Because at the end of the day, 2K wants you to buy VC. So they designed this game around the concept that the more time we make you play the game to earn MFP, the better. Because eventually their logic and it's proven when, like I was talking about earlier, when you got guys that can't wait, and they're just spending, like the guy I saw today, spent over $1,000 on VC for this game. I couldn't even wrap my brain around that. You know what I'm saying? All right. Next up though, we got a match type, Hell in a Cell. This is against a Raquel Rodriguez, 80 overall powerhouse, and we need to earn at least 30 MFP for match actions. We got one superstar modifier. Let's see what we got rocking and rolling in this one. Raquel starts with 3 finishers. Oh my. All right, so what card are we going to use with this? We're going right back to my baby girl, Miss Bianca Belair, Pink Diamond, the best card in the bunch by far on the women's side of the game right now. And again, Hell in a Cell.
Here we go, guys.
You know Raquel has 3 finishers, so you need to be careful.
Submission, nowhere to escape.
And that's not careful.
Designed to torture,
reversal.
designed to contain.
All right, so we're going right to the spear.
Nowhere to run.
And we just gotta watch out for the finishers. We don't have any ability that
doesn't look good.
will take those finishers away from Raquel. So we just gotta fight carefully.
Ooh, like a boxer with a speed bag. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
The only thing that we could do about those finishers is just when she calls for a reverse and she uses them that way, but we don't have any ability that will steal those finishers from her. We just got one this game because we reversed for going for
Neither superstar gaining football.
Okay, she's reversing. Okay, we see you, Raquel. Not gonna do it. Boom, baby, boom.
Wasn't as focused as she should be and paid for it there.
An incredibly confident attack there from Bianca Belair.
Hurt on her. We gotta finish her.
The EST hoists up her opponent. KOD.
This is Hell in a Cell, so there's no climbing out of the cage. This is not starting to cage, so we gotta beat her straight up here in this one.
Certainly being tested here.
All right, I want that grapple, man. Let's go ahead and recover.
She goes under the ropes, back inside.
She decided to bring a little happy tail outside. Okay, that's a
the
problem. That's aggressive. Yeah, it's normally not that aggressive. All right, now I'm going to play cautious because I see what's up here. See how she's recovering now? That kip up would have caught me off guard if I had been close up on her when she did that. So I was fully expecting her to do something like that, so I already had got some distance from between me and her.
Right now.
And don't forget, guys, if you're playing with this Bianca Belair, she has those same kind of bonuses that the Jade Soul card has for doing high flyer moves on the corner. So don't forget to use those sometimes, the dive bomber and the quick climber. So definitely don't forget about those special abilities so you can earn a few extra MFP off the match if you're using her in the match. All right, now we're ready to go to war here. Boom. Let's finish it. She's got the super. I could have did the 450 from the corner. Oh, there's the reversal. I thought about it as I was talking. I was stunning. So I tried to do a finisher, but never mind. We still got you. Still got you, baby. All right, well, let's go.
Shoulders are down.
We're out. Bianca Belair with the win.
Inside the cell.
Here is your winner, was not expecting a loss tonight.
She's whipping her hair, man.
Was put away tonight. A tough loss. Sometimes the hardest part is accepting the defeat psychologically.
All right, we got 266 my faction points from match actions. And that was Ruby Raquel Rodriguez. Match 4, we're going up against a Ruby Asuka and the Ruby and a Sapphire Kairi Sane. So we're going up against 2 former members of Damage Control, or I guess they're now back assembled as the Kabuki Warriors. So I guess it's more appropriate to call them because we do have the because Damage Control has been dissolved. So the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane. All right, and the match type is 2-on-2 match. We got to earn at least 60 MFP. We got 1 match stipulation. Let's see what we got here. Doubled on finisher damage is doubled, and that's it. So that's key. All right, and we got to do 2 cards here. And we're going back to We the Best, and we're gonna do one of the cards that I earned in recent participation in live events. This Kalani Jordan 23. I'm not super keen on a moveset, so I've been struggling in my off-camera testing up with the card. I really need to, I guess, play a lot more with it, but I'm not keen on high flyer cards anyway. But
here we go with quite the tag team matchup in store. For this one, we have Bianca Belair and Kalani Jordan. And standing across from them, it's a very tough test with Asuka and Kairi Sane.
We have to be expecting a frenetic pace in this matchup. Right. These teams stop for nothing. They are all go from bell to bell.
She's not talking, but is she actually going to deliver? She counters it.
Spear. Yeah, I mean, it's going to the technician moves here because I've been playing with so many technicians here today. So let me go to the powerhouse moves. Got a reversal there.
One step ahead with the suplex.
Back at you, honey. All right, grab X.
Look at this. Snap suplex.
And this goes into quick. And we're going to keep doing that until she reverses. Grab X.
Suplex.
Because if you do this right, you can get 2 of her requirements knocked out at the same time. Like, let me show you here real quick what I'm talking about. On the actions, you got for powerhouses, you have 2 that you want to try to get as quickly as possible, and that's the actually, I'm still doing it wrong. But there is a way where you can get the hands-on experience and the heavy hitter done at the same time. And I'm doing it wrong here. I'm supposed to do grab A. All right. But if you do it correctly, there's a way you can knock out hands-on experience and heavy hitter at the same time in one move. But I'm not doing it.
Dishing out a suplex.
Just another insane
display of power.
Yeah, I've already extended my number of attacks without being reversed here. AI will normally reverse you on the third attack.
Keeping the pressure on.
The same attacks over and over again. Sometimes before, but it's kind of randomized. But generally speaking, as a rule, every 3 attacks, the AI will reverse you if you're kind of doing the same attack.
EST dictating the terms of this fight to Asuka.
A second time.
I want to see if I can do it again here. So let me grab aid.
Flat out power here. 3 squats and then a power slam.
But there's a quick grapple too, quick heavy grapple here, but I don't know what it is for her. But every powerhouse has a quick heavy grapple and a light heavy grapple. That one right there is
Asuka managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
And now she can start to claw her way back into this fight.
Oh yeah, I was late on that.
Right to the kidney.
All right, where's the strike?
Hooked up.
I'm giving her opportunity to get back in the match now.
Suplex.
Yep. I was trying to climb up the rope, but the game was being stupid, so I had to kind of alter my strategy on the fly here. Let me get this straight. The other taunt got interrupted. I already done that. I got put. There's the second taunt that got interrupted.
Bianca Belair just goading her opponent.
Get our health and recovery back here. We did amass a little bit of damage here, so we need to do some. Oh, I hate when the game does that. Because I wasn't trying to climb down. I was trying to jump off the ropes and it made me climb down like a stupid idiot.
Just sick athleticism from the EST. Belair looking to wrap this one up.
I'm going in, man. That just got me a little upset here. Boom.
Belair displaying
Finisher.
power.
All right. Now I'm going to go up here and have her
Looks like
do
the
a corner
EST
two,
can
stack a
add
little
the
body.
showboating
This could be up and different pin. Let's talk about over to her.
Wow, made the save there.
That could have been it.
Nice one by Asuka. Save the match. A good reversal situation there. She's going for tag. Having that spear.
She turns it around.
Reversal. She's going to try to go back to the tag. Oh no, she went back to the
Is really being
you tried to be aggressive.
This has been an arduous tag match, but you could be in much worse shape.
Belair now taking advantage of every opening.
Kyrie's got to get her sea legs back
She's
underneath
going to
her.
pay for that.
A lot of tension being used.
With the stun, let's go. I don't know why I'm playing with my food today.
Looking to secure the win.
And again, like I was just talking about, going to get the punches and I was just telling you guys, you get more and more people doing other stuff. But most of the time, trying to get maximizing MP in these matches.
We just saw.
All right, so we got that knocked out.
Here are your winners. The team of...
And again, it's just you can maximize your MP doing matches, but it's just going to be sword, and it should be the MP you earn from grinding. That's all.
Two great superstars that
Really
go great together, and that win is proof.
Really putting the sports in sports entertainment. This is a duo that really practiced their
It's a pretty
teamwork.
decent model for Miss Kalani there. I actually like Bianca's model a little bit better this year. It's still, her lips are still a little too kind of prominent for me a little bit. You know, they still kind of look a little clownish. But otherwise, still a decent model. The last year's model for Bianca, I hated it, man. Her lips just like they're too big for the model. Let's see, final match 5. It's against a Diamond, Bronson Reed, and a Ruby Braun Breaker. It's 2-on-2 match. I got to earn at least 60 MFP, no rule changes. So it's just straight up 2-on-2 match. No custom rules, no stipulations, no modifiers on the cards. Let's go get it. All right, we the best. Well, I want to start new J in this one because I need more, more comfortable playing with the main event Jey Uso than I am Seth Rollins slightly, and I like the striker set for us knocking out match objectives better than
this match under traditional tag rules. Ready to get it on. We see Jey Uso.
All right, big Bronson Reed.
Seth Rollins. And they'll have their work cooperating cut out for them here, dealing with Braun. Here we go.
Jump, brother. Not too long. That got me in trouble. Thankfully, he's a little bit faster than Bronson, so he was able to dodge there.
Another big right.
Get some knee action going on.
Isolating the arm.
All right, we're going to work the arms here. We're just trying to see if we can get him
God, that hurt.
done or something real quick.
Manages to
All right,
reverse
that's the
it.
first reversal. He's got the smoke. And he's already
Gets his shoulder up
pin.
before the 2 count.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
All right, we're trying to get him stomps on him, bro. All right,
Sent to the corner.
Took it to the corner. I wanted to climb up the ropes, but you wanted to climb out. Oh, go up, go up.
And for main event,
All right,
Jey Uso,
right out.
this is as much about a mental advantage as a physical one.
All right, drop kick. All right, well, now can we go up the ropes again and get that torn up and trying to beat
He's looking to make a moment here.
Thank you, brother. Now, is that hard? All right, Sig.
Looking for a...
Uh-oh. Oh, he flips that around.
Plus he reverses it. That gets reversed. Probably 80, 85% of the time.
He's going for it.
Saving their teammate and the match for now.
All right. Don't like that. That was a big hit we took there.
That gets reversed on Reed.
You reversed my signature, and I'm not happy without that.
Boom, finish it off.
I don't know how I feel about that. That was just kind of annoying when you don't see.
Driving the elbow.
Why can't you play guys? You're supposed to be able to have nice things. All right.
Oh my God.
To the back.
That'll make your
legs
go numb.
incorporate. You get those boots to the back.
Got the leg.
I don't know why we can't put twister now. All right.
This will be a roll here.
Going strong with this one.
Stomping him. Stomping him. And let's get right along. There we go.
It's a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
All right. Good early on the reverse there. You get a boot to the head.
Stomping away.
After the East Coast stuff.
And that was a well-executed attack.
Grab him on. Stomp him a little bit. Stomping feet. And that signature you wouldn't let me get. I'm going to get it now.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex. Back suplex.
Belly-to-back suplex. Now we're ready. Are you ready for the spear? Boom.
Reed's in crisis mode.
All right. I gotta go talk with your boy right here.
Uh-oh.
Missed. Oh, you missed that.
Kick to the face.
We tried to get you with that finisher. I saw you coming.
Oh, man.
Yeah, gotta get the check with Brunson real quick. Now come back to you. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Get you over there. I'll get Seth to do a couple of times. Few extra. And the few others going on the phone. Dead head. Spear, baby. Spear. I gotta go see Brian real quick. Off the rope. Let's try this again, shall we? Out of here. Next up.
In this tag team match.
Who's next?
Here are your winners. The team of Jey Uso and Seth Rollins.
And the winners celebrating together. Great chemistry tonight. Gives
All right,
you hope for the future of the tag division. Great tag team action on display,
What you
guys.
have just witnessed is the completion of a weekly tower in WWE 2K26. You're welcome. That's been Bose 831 Gaming getting it knocked out. You hear me? And we have required the reward for this weekly tower for a week, whatever number this was. We'll go look when we get to the next screen. But weekly tower complete, and the reward that we've earned today is a Superstar Super Pack 2. Let's continue. And we also earned 419 match action points from match actions completed. And this is week 26, by the way. So weekly tower week 26 has been terminated. All right, now let's move on here and let's go do a little mini pack opening and see what we have earned. We have 7 unopened packs, and I guess this is a good opportunity for me to get into my strategy surrounding these unopened packs that I have that I already had been saving. Because if you remember in the early episodes of my series, I had talked about upcoming oddities. Well, I still don't know what the jury is on that, so I'm still going to hold on to the packs. But if we go over here to the My Collection, when we're going over some of the oddities rewards the other day, I did point out that we have the Kurt Angle oddity rewards in here now. But I don't think they've been activated. These are what we were saving the packs for, so that we have an opportunity to try to earn these oddities and get a shot at this Kurt Angle. But I don't think this is turned on yet because I haven't seen any of these oddities show up in any packs yet. And checking online, I haven't seen where anybody has been pulling these oddities, so I don't think they're turned on yet. So I'm going to hold on to those packs a little bit longer to see if we can get some additional updates on that. But that being said, we will open our new packs, but we're still going to sit on these Superstar Series 1 packs until I have other information, because I don't want to go ahead and burn those if 2K might be doing an update or a patch later on that makes the that makes it so that oddities have a chance of appearing in these packs as well. But we'll go ahead and open the Legends 2 Deluxe pack and the Superstar Super Pack 2 Basic pack, and let's see what kind of luck we can have today. We have all the cards from the Legends pack, so this is all going to be duplicating a P anyways. But let's go get it. All right. Carrying Cross, dude. This should be all dude. We got everything out of here, outside of the random chance of getting a cosmetic or something. All right, our manager card, but nope, all good. Duplicating MVP. Next up, Superstar Super Pack Basic. Let's go. All right, we got a glow, so that's okay. All right. I don't usually have the best luck out of these packs, but we got lucky today. All right, duplicate MVP. Oh, we got a new cosmetic as well. Okay, this is one of the best packs I've got out of the free packs in a minute. Then already, let's go. Are you what? We got the Diamond EO Sky from Money in the Bank. So we got the Diamond EO Sky, and we got another cosmetic. So man, that's all. This was a great pack. That's what's up. So this was a 2 superstar pack, wasn't it? No. I forget what the first item was now, but still a good pack. We got a Risk Taker side play. We got the Amethyst logo 98 and the Amethyst wallpaper 130, and more importantly, the Diamond EO Sky card. And let's go take a look at that, baby. So we got 3 new items on the list. Let's go over here to the Superstar Super Pack 2, baby. All right, Superstar Super Pack set 3. All right, and we got the Diamond EO Sky. All right, there she is. Card art, beautiful, good. I love this. The art for this pack. This is one of the best looking art sets for the packs they've done this year, in my humble opinion. She's a high flyer, 92 overall. Notable attributes: 94 finisher. So you got a 84 recovery, but at 94 is going to jump way out. 94 aerial range, 99 aerial offense. What? All right, badges, crosshairs, level 4. That is, yeah, level 4 crosshairs, level 3 Dream Street, level 2 Quick Climber, level 3 Dive Bomber, level 2 Second Wind, level 1 Sting Like a Bee. Decent badges. I've heard this card is useful in ranked play, although they say the Roxanne Perez from this set is the bomb.com, but this one's nothing to sneeze at either if you know how to use her, from what I understand. But again, I don't do ranked play, so I can't speak to it from personal accounts. All right, her payback is resiliency, and that's the Diamond EO Sky from the Super Pack 2. So that saved me 120,000 MFP right there, homeboy. I'll take it. All right, next up we have, and actually, I could have messed around with trying to pop some packs from that set too, but popping packs is just a losing proposition overall, though. But we still missing a few. You're better off just grinding and getting your MFP and just buying these cards from the card market, I think. You better serve that way. Because you open a pack, and if you lose out on your MFP, you don't get that MFP back, and you're just not going to get enough value back from your duplicate MFP. Your time is still better served just buying the cards outright. I've kind of sat down and done the math, but I haven't done updated math here since our gains and our cards. I know we got, so I still got to sit down and kind of do that. But at last check, let me see. I had the numbers here on my board. I needed 1,851,500 MFP to purchase all the outstanding cards from the card market. I'm trying to see. So we just got EO. If I take EO off this list, I still gotta go back and see what the what the new numbers are. It's going to take a little bit of time more than we've probably got on this live today. But I'll go ahead and mark her off because that definitely makes an adjustment to a lot of the math that I have here. And I'm going to work on. I think we're going to work on knocking this stuff out in the card market in between sets here for the rest of the week. Number one goal will be always knocking out, grinding up to try to get that 1 million. And then once we get the 1 million, because I guess for each set, I think the hard fast rule now, because how I did it before doesn't seem to be working. So the new hard fast rule is going to be for every pack. Our goal is to have enough MFP on the side, that side piece, so that we can buy a 20 box and a 10 box from every set, period, point blank. Unless 2K raises prices, and at which point, if 2K raises prices on packs again, I might be done with this game. Because I can't justify that level of grinding and that level of commitment to anything. But as it stands right now, I think that's going to be my strategy going forward. All right, so we had a couple of other items here. Let me make sure I got all the new items flagged here. We had one new logo. Let's see if I can dial that up. Yeah, that was logo 98. That's this bad boy right here. And then we had one new wallpaper. And if I don't mouse over it, I think we moused over it. So I missed that one. All right, but I think it was in the amethyst tier, but I just don't remember which one it was. It was one of these ones here. Was it that one? I have to go back and look at the video. But these are all nice, man. I love the animations on these. The artwork on these is pretty decent. And I probably need to update my squads. In fact, let's go here to the squads. We're gonna go ahead and delete one of these squads because the squad just doesn't work anymore like it did in the past. And that's this Austin one. We'll keep the Gunther one around because that's classic. But the Austin one just doesn't give me the gains that compared to my other squads that I have that are more advanced right now. So we're gonna delete that squad. But we'll keep the Gunther squad around for nostalgic purposes. And this is the old school. This is what my OG my faction point grind. But you earn about between 500 and 600 MP using this configuration here on the men. We don't have a good women's grind per se, but this lineup below is a perfect lineup for the women's grind. There's a certain women's match you could use for the women's grind, and these are the cards for that. So those cards still work, but you're not going to earn anywhere near the gains you will on the men's side of the game. But the men's grind the featured grind is still this one right here with the Demon Finn Balor from the Supercard set, the Amethyst Roman Reigns from Live Events Reward, and that's Roman Reigns 22 Brawl Persona. But you can use any Roman Reigns card in this slot if you don't have this one yet. Must have is the Finn Balor though. Although before I pull this card, I use the other regular Finn Balor from this set, but your gains won't be as high. So you really need this Finn Balor here. Then you could for the Pink Diamond Jey Uso, you can plug any card in here, but you need to have a card with the swiftness attribute. So because this card is going to be the card you use for crowd control and to knock people off the ropes type of thing. So you want to have somebody that can move quickly. This card right here is interchangeable, but you want to plug a card here that gives you my faction point bonuses without having to do any actions just by being in the match and having badges that activate just by you taking part in the match. But the CM Punk card has good badges that give you my faction points for just being there. All righty, so that's all I got. All right, and you've seen me do the grind, and then this right here, the We the Best squad is always just my best cards most of the time in order of how they appear in the game menus when you pull them up in the menu. Give or take a few cards here and there. I might need to make some adjustments to this team, and it's typically the teams that I'm going to use for for my Faction Wars grinds as well. Cancel. All right. And again, this is here information on what the summer login series and your new login bonuses are going to be according to 2K. So we even be able to earn some superstar cards along the way here too. Looks like an Amethyst Lyra Valkyria from August 11th through August. Oops, let's go back up here. From August 11th through August 17th. From August 18th to August 24th, we can earn an Amethyst Eddie Guerrero 97. From August 25 through August 31st, we can earn a Diamond Tiffany Stratton. And from September 1st through September 7th, we can earn a Diamond Uncle Howdy, allegedly. And then, of course, your daily bonuses on Mondays, we'll be getting 1,000 MFP, allegedly. Tuesdays, 3 Faction Wars tickets. Wednesdays is at 1,500 MFP, looks like. Thursdays, Superstar Series 3 packs. Fridays, 3,000 MFP, and Saturdays, 40 tokens. Then we also have packs on Sundays, one pack every Sunday. It looks like week 1 we'll get SummerSlam Volume 1. Week 2, SummerSlam Volume 2. Week 3, Heat Wave, which kind of confirms what the next pack is going to be. Then week 4, SummerSlam Volume 1. But we'll see how that all plays out. But this is stuff they should have been doing, man. Hey. All right. So I think that's all we have for today. I'm going to be continue to do grinding for my faction points off camera. We're going to continue to do some faction war runs. I only have 11 tickets right now, but back down to 3,346 credits. But that's that. And what else we got? Multiplay. All right. We did do some damage on our collector's level a little bit. We're down to 51 cards until the next level. So, and we're 1,209 of 1,600 cards. So you could do the math to see that's what we need to get the Galaxy Opal Roman Reigns. So there's 51 cards to get to level 32. And then whatever cards are left to get to, level 31. And then whatever cards after that to get to 32 is 16. We gotta have 1,600 total to get that Galaxy Opal Roman Reigns. So, but no rush for me on that. Like I said, it's interesting to me how some guys are on a mad dash to try to get that, and they're spending real money on that, buying out the card market and whatever. In fact, let's see, I'm 51 cards away. Let's see, if I was to buy the card market, what are we looking at here? Do we have 51 cards in the market that I can get? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So we're talking 7 times 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 7 is what? 49. Oh yeah, so we're right there. But so I had to buy all of those cards. Excuse me here. Because that's 51 cards total, because it's 49 then plus the 2 down here. So that's 51 cards. So I have 51 cards in the market. So if I bought every card in the market, I would have enough to get to exactly in what I need to get to to level 31. But I still need to get another 60 cards to get to level 32 and actually get Romans. So that would only get me part of the way there. So again, that's another reason why no mad dash yet. We can get there through natural progression. I still got a lot of flexibility here with these faction war tickets. I can at least probably get another 10 cards here, so we can get that. Well, not 10, but probably 8 or 9 cards here, because we're not going to get greater than because each one of these cards here are over 5,000 a pop. So I'm not going to get over 5,000 every faction war run. We'll probably get close to it. So I'll probably get they got 11 cards here. We'll probably get 6, 7 to 10 cards out of here, and that would put me at 42-ish. I still have to get another 40 something out of here. Nothing. So I'm not going to be that. I just don't see any reason to be that aggressive. Plus, when we there's going to these cards, these prices in the card market are not going to stay consistent. There should be another price drop in these cards once another pack drops too. I can wait. I gotta pay it. But when I'm thinking about this, I gotta play the long game here. It'd be cool to be one of the first guys to get that Galaxy Opal Roman Reigns, but I think given where I'm at in my collector's level, I'm already ahead of the game compared to a lot of players. I think I'll get that through natural progression. I might start tagging some of these lower tier cards off here from my collection. Excuse me, from the market here. We'll go ahead and tag that Montez Ford though that we were looking at earlier. Let's look at one thing here. All right, going over the collection. Let's go over here to Superstar Series 3 and see what sets we're close to completing. We got set 3. We know set 3. 7 to 10 here. That's 10 tokens. Nothing. So 7 to 10, and that's what these would be 1,500 piece. So you're talking 3,000, 4,500 to get those 3. I might do that later on today. But this one 9 to 10 at 2,500. So you get, if I spend 6,500, I'll get part of that back. We're gonna go ahead and do that math then. So we'll go ahead and tag off Montez Ford on the card market and go ahead and complete that set. It's too close not to do that. So purchase that one MFP. Boom. 2,500 collection complete bonus. So now we're net 771,591. Card purchase. Let's go check him out. My collection. Series 3. Oops, Bloodline. Superstar Series 3. Set 3. Montez Ford. High flyer. 64 overall badges. Badge. Level 1. All the answers. And that's Superstar Series 3. Montez Ford. We got 2,500. My faction point. Collection set reward. That's the only one we're going to mess with right now. And remember, we're still shooting for 819,000. Excuse me. 819,173 my faction points today overall. So that's all that means, is that we're gonna have to grind a little bit longer to get that 50,000, because we got to make that MFP that we spent back on top of the 50,000. Again, we chopped off 2,500 of the 65 that we spent there, so you still got another 4,000 overall that we got to make back. So that's another additional. So it's basically like 54,000 MFP I'm going to be grinding for today. And now we're down 50 cards to the next collector's level. All right, but that's it. I got to go get some lunch, brothers and sisters. I think that is where we're gonna go ahead and shut it down. You've been tuning to Bose 831 Gaming live on Twitch. We've been playing WWE 2K25 in the My Faction mode. We did the Hulk Hogan birthday bash. We did this week's weekly tower. We got some new cards. We got some new items. We've done some damage to the collector's level. Off camera, we're going to continue to grind for My Faction points. We're also going to continue to work on our faction wars. We're patiently waiting on a world tour update. God only knows when that's going to happen. But when it does, we'll be ready. And I have to laugh about that. All right. But your boys still feeling a little under the weather. Probably might even go lie back down for a little bit here, take a little medication and lie back down for a little bit. But I want to thank everyone for tuning in and checking me out. But Bose 831 Gaming, WWE2K25, my faction mode. Bose 831 Gaming on most of the major social media platforms, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, so on and so forth. Wherever it is you're running across my content, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you love. Let me know what you don't. But either way, let me know. That's the only way I can keep you, provide you with the content. Dang, I lost my train of thought there. Provide you with the content that you want to see. Episodes of my Twitch live stream series are uploaded to my YouTube channel.
Once again inside the ring.
The latest incarnation of
that's where you run across my content. Same thing applies there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification icon and notification bell. That way you can be surprised and then I post new content that you might want to see. So this is doing another episode of Bose 831 Gaming live on Twitch. And we are out of here. I will catch you all, you guys on the flip side. Have a great afternoon.
Finn Balor, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and CM Punk.
When you earn a win like that, you've got to feel